Kids Toys Play. Welcome back to Kids Toys Play.
Stefano the Super Cruiser is back, and we're having more Trackmaster races on the Super Cruiser. Let's look at our contestants. Flying Scotsman, Glenn, Henry, Hyperglow Ashima, Busy as a Bee James, Charlie, Scruff, Hyperglow Thomas, Nia, Glow in the Dark Edward, Dirty Diesel, Chocolate Covered Percy, Lorenzo, Gina, Gordon, and Remote Control Luke. And what does today's winner get?
A Thomas Minis Blind Bag!
First up, this is a very popular race. It's the Battle of Italy, Gina and Lorenzo. On your marks, get set, go! Oh, I think Lorenzo, or Gina rather, has a little bit of a head start, but here comes Lorenzo. Strong, and oh no, he got caught up! And Gina's got the inside track, and she's coming out. There's going to be a malfunction at the junction. Gina keeps going, unbelievable. Let's get them back on track and on time. Gina with a definite advantage over here. Lorenzo having a really tough time of it, and that's all Gina needs. And Lorenzo has been eliminated. Congratulations to our first winner, Gina. Next up, number 5, Busy as a Bee James takes on number 14, Charlie. On your marks, get set, go! Oh wow, Charlie I think got off to a quick start, but here comes James, Bumblebee James, oh no! And he's derailed, malfunction at the junction. And let's get them back on track and on time. And Charlie now has a little bit of a lead. Looks like James still has some issues, but he's got the inside track. Will he be able to catch up? I don't know, folks. He does, but here comes Charlie. This is going to be extremely close. Looking at coming on his turns, it looks like Charlie has a slight lead, but James has overpowered him and got on. Unreal! What a great race that turned out to be. Busy as a Bee James eliminates Charlie. He was one of the engines of the great race, the Flying Scotsman. I don't think we'll run his tenders. He's just too long. Up against Glenn, who always seems energetic because he's actually a coffee pot. On your marks, get set, go! Off they go, and Flying Scotsman already passed Glenn. And he is flying like his namesake, the Scotsman. Oh wow, and he's got the inside track. Oh no, unbelievable, Glenn has fallen down, giving Flying Scotsman a distinct advantage as Glenn gets put back on track. But he is no match for the Scotsman as he goes in and gets the checkered flag. Great race, Flying Scotsman goes on, and Glenn gets eliminated. Here's another couple of great race contenders. Henry was in the freight pull, and Ashima was in the shunting competition. Let's see how they do in an actual race. On your marks, get set, go! And here we go, and wow, Ashima. Henry having big problems climbing the hill, and Ashima's fallen off. Oh, and even Henry gets caught on there. Oh, Ashima again with the problems, and Henry again with the problems. We tested this track out before we started, folks. And now we're in a World's Strongest Engine competition. It looks like Henry and Ashima fighting it out. We'll give Henry the right of way. And put Ashima down and have her go. This has been really just a tough race for these two engines. Ashima far and away ahead. Goes on, gets the checkered flag. Henry coming around, win the mountain when he comes, but it is too late for him. Nia of Africa, one of the newest members of the Steam team, and Edward, who is actually replaced by Nia, will go head-to-head to see who should stay at Tid Machette's. On your marks, get set, go! Whoa, very evenly matched. Looks like Nia just has a little bit ahead, and here comes Edward as they come around, and no problem so far. Nia has the inside track, and she'll be jumping. Edward has caught down, and he has pushed over Ashima, or Nia rather, sorry. We will give him the right of way, and have Nia come out as they are now back head-to-head. Unbelievable, Nia now full length ahead of Edward, and she goes on and wins. Checkered flag going to Nia, meaning even though Edward glows in the dark, nobody really wants to look at him. Gordon, one of the biggest engines on all of Sodor, against Luke, one of the smallest engines on all of Sodor. On your marks, get set, go! And here they go, and Gordon right off the bat, going ahead of Luke. It looks like Luke is trying his best to stay on top. Man, we really worked up this track. We are fixing it, but all the time, but these engines are having a tough time, and Gordon is derailed Luke, unreal. Let's get Gordon back on track and get Luke. Oh no, Gordon falls off again. And he took out Mini off Stefano, but here comes Gordon back on track, losing his tender, going crazy cuckoo, and he goes on to win. Congratulations, Gordon. These races are getting out of control. I mean, look at Luke. He can't even stay on track. Next up, it is the classic Diesel and Steamy battle as chocolate-covered Percy takes on Dirty Diesel. I guess both these guys need a trip to the washdown after this race. On your marks, get set, go! And they are released evenly, neck and neck. Here they go. Percy slightly ahead. Dirty Diesel still being dirty, and they are going down nice and clean racing, though. Percy looks like he has the outside track, and he has been derailed slightly. Let's get him back on track. But that gives Diesel a massive advantage coming over the Super Cruiser, going down the hill and getting a checkered flag. Percy continues on, but it is just not enough for him. Silly Steamies. And in the final race of the first round, Scruff the Scruncher, the garbage engine, takes on Hyperglow Thomas, who seems very confident. On your marks, get set, go! And Thomas sneaks ahead as Scruff lags behind. Oh wow, Thomas definitely ahead at this point. And Scruff has been derailed. Oh no, he's falling right off, folks. I don't think it much matters as Thomas clears the line, goes past the scene of the crime as Scruff is falling down. And here goes Thomas, and he has won, and Scruff cheats and still loses. Very one-sided battle. Thomas, or Hyperglow Thomas rather, the last engine to go to the second round. And he'll be going up against Nia, Gordon, Flying Scotsman, Hyperglow Ashima, Busy as a Bee James, Gina of Italy, and Dirty Diesel. First up, let's have another battle of Tidmouth Sheds as Nia takes on Big Strong Gordon. Hello, Gordon. Oh, the indignity. On your marks, get set, go! Here they are, neck and neck. Looks like Nia now pulls ahead. Gordon coming down the line. Looks like he has a little bit of accident getting derailed. Nia on the outside coming around. Gordon has been derailed and he will not get back up apparently, folks. Our helper is smiling off in the corner knowing that he should be helping, but he's not. Unbelievable. Good job, Nia. Nia was ahead when Gordon fell off. And Liam actually wanted Nia to win, so he didn't help out Gordon at all. He's just sitting in the corner smiling to himself. You can't find good help these days, folks. Well, what's the best way to get rid of a devious diesel, especially a dirty devious diesel, is to put him up against the biggest, most powerful engine on the mainland. Flying Scotsman versus Diesel. On your marks, get set, go! Off they go. Even looks like Scotsman has a little bit of a head start. Or a little bit of help. Oh no, they both fall down again. Scotsman gets the hand, and here comes Diesel. Dad's gonna help him. Oh, and he fell off again. I think he was pushed maybe. I don't even know about that. Scotsman definitely goes ahead, and he is winning this one as well, and he goes on. Flying Scotsman, Liam's other favorite, has eliminated Dirty Diesel, and we're all happy about that. Next up, it is Hyperglow Ashima up against Bumblebee James. On your marks, get set, go! And here they go, and they look pretty neck and neck. Ashima ahead slightly. As they get up in the final, it looks like Ashima has to get put back on track. This is unbelievable. That's too much. They're climbing too fast, and now they're head to head. Looks like James will get a go ahead. We'll give Ashima because she fell off, and here comes James, and he is powerful. Going over the Super Cruiser, and he has defeated Ashima, who's getting a little bit slow nowadays. Congratulations, Busy as a Bee James. Floats like a butterfly, stings like a hornet. Welcome to the final race of the second round as Gina of Italy takes on Hyperglow Thomas. On your marks, get set, go! Neck and neck, buffer and buffer, bush plate to bush plate, push plate to bush plate, bumper to bumper again, and oh, Thomas keeps going. Gina gets lifted back on. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! And here they go, and it looks like Thomas will have the inside track as Gina has the outside track. Will she be able to catch up? It looks like Thomas is well ahead at this point. And he keeps going over the Super Cruiser, down and away, and goes on to win. I don't believe it. Gina, one of our newest engines, has been eliminated. Confusion and delay all over the track. Gina has been eliminated. Unbelievable, folks. And that takes us to the final 4 engines in the semi-final match. Hyperglow Thomas, Nia, the Flying Scotsman, and Busy as a Bee James. They will compete for that coveted Thomas and Friends mini blind bag. First up, it has to be Thomas versus Nia in another Steam Team battle. You know, Nia does good in these Steam Team battles. On your marks, get set, go! And here they go. Looks like Thomas has an early lead, but Nia's catching up immediately. And they're going around without complications. And Nia, oh my goodness, as soon as I say that, Thomas is falling off. Nia goes up and Thomas goes down. That gives Nia a distinct advantage, and she comes back over the Super Cruiser past Stefano, goes on and gets a checkered flag. And it looks like Thomas the Tank Engine has been eliminated. My goodness, Nia, you have made it to the final. And who will Nia face? Let's find out in the Battle of the Tender Engines, Flying Scotsman versus Busy as a Bee James. On your marks, get set, go! And here we have it, folks. Looks like Busy as a Bee James is floating ahead of the Flying Scotsman. It's funny because bees can fly just as well as Scotsmen, apparently. And it looks like Busy as a Bee has the outside track, but he is still ahead. He is at least a tender length ahead of the Scotsman. Coming back over to the Super Cruiser, he goes down. Has no problems getting that checkered flag and has eliminated the Scotsman. Busy as a Bee James has bested the Flying Scotsman. That's a lot of bees. And here is Stefano, the Super Cruiser, holding on to the Thomas and Friends Minis blind bag, getting ready to present it to the winner. And who will be the winner, Busy as a Bee James or Nia? Let's find out. On your marks, get set, go! And here we go. And it looks like Nia slightly ahead of Busy as a Bee James. As they go into the turns, it looks like Nia definitely head out. She's got the inside track. This gives her a distinct advantage. She slightly gets derailed. Here comes Bumblebee James in the background, but I don't think it's enough as Nia from Africa, of Kenya, goes on and wins. And it looks like Bumblebee James, or Busy as a Bee James, comes in second. And we are here with Stefano, the Super Cruiser, presenting to Nia the Thomas and Friends mini blind bag. Let's open this up and see what's inside. And who is it? Let's find out right now, folks, as we open up the bag and it's 75th anniversary James. The stars are in his eyes, folks. 75 years celebrating Thomas 75. We have Thomas the Tank Engine on the top and side of him as he's got those stars in his eyes. Congratulations. Welcome to Kids Toys Play James. And our 75th anniversary minis, James, Thomas, and Emily, are here to congratulate Nia and Stefano. And thanks for watching
Kids Toys